Hello there, my name is Ev and welcome to the channel. This VOD was streamed live at twitch.tv/evil.noodle, where today we did a viewer-redeemed stream, playing Monster Prom 4 MonsterCon, a game all about searching for love at a convention. If you like this video, feel free to give a like and subscribe, and be sure to check out my Twitch for more live content. Now without further ado, on to the video. Today is a redeemed stream, redeemed by Foxy. So, we're gonna play this. I don't know what to expect from it this time around, if I'm being honest. Local. One player. Okay, do we want a regular game or a long game? Which one are we feeling today? Not short. I don't really like doing the short one. Like, I know we did that once. Which one are we feeling? We might as well just do a long game. We have the time, we'll do that. Huh. I know we usually go for this. Let's go with fantasy this time. Yeah, that is fair. The game does feel short when you play it. So, SpookyCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention, but for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. But here, we could finally feel like no matter who we were, we belonged. Okay, so I don't have these characters, but we have Mothman. I know we did this one before, but look. We gotta go with this. We'll go with Noodle. We'll go with Noodle. This is what we're going with. I haven't played this in, I think it's been almost a year since I last.
Lots of weird gossip out there.
Jesus, okay. It's been almost a year since I last played this, so I don't remember a lot. But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after-party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con. That's subjective, but alright.
Cool.
Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from, I can't read, holy shit, endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Liam Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Liam. Fucking hate Liam. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
Hooray!
Doug, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved. I know we tried. I don't remember if we succeeded in romancing Doug last time, but I know we tried.
Count your days, fuckers!
Did they change the voice lines? I don't know if they have. It sounds like they did. What was I saying? We did also manage to romance Omen once. I will hydrate once we're through the intro. Omen, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
This guy.
Anyway.
And April 1st, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to ball up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside of cute mascots. Thank you, Noodlebot. Okay, now we'll hydrate. It had to be one of them. But who? Okay, Foxy, you need to not... You need to, like, reel it in just, like, a little bit. Just, like, a smidgen. We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone the rest of our lives? Please. We'd had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Did we? Oh god, okay. 3 things we like. Bloom-based sculptures, kawaii plushies of dead animals, strategies and tricks for claw machines. Yes. Wholesome memes, hyper-complex Euro games, pay 5D chess, main character syndrome, anime opening playlists, villain wins at the end, collecting katanas, power scaling your friends, PhD on ship dynamics. Go for villain wins, and I like anime openings. I think that one's great. Choose my top 3 favorite magical girl tropes. They're not even naming the tropes, it's just... okay. They definitely changed stuff about this game since I last played. We'll go 1... They give you no information about the actual trope. That's fine. Let's go 2... and we'll go 3. I vibe with that one. That one's funny. We weren't new to all this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we've been putting off for too long.
Let's write something juicy.
Making our own comic. I love this fucking photo so much. We had so many ideas, yet we always found excuses to not work on them. But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it. Oh god, what kind do we want? I know we did a sci-fi and we did a noir. What are these other... We're not going for that. Fuck that. Do we do a superhero one? I don't remember. Let's go with this one. I don't know what this one is. But looks... It's something. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid. And we were ready to start. Are we, though?
Look at the lights!
Jesus! Okay, so far, we have 13 smarts, 12 boldness, 8 creativity, 13 charm, and 7 fun. Alright, we can go to 4 places. Where do we want to start? Start with the hotel. Why not? Jesus Christ, this is loud. I'm gonna turn this down ever so slightly. Just like a smidgen. You're outside the con. Ugh, such a long line to get in. You try to find the end of the line, you keep walking, and walking, and walking. And you find that the line doesn't end. In fact, the end of the line is the beginning of a different line. This one line goes to the guy who's giving out free +2 creativity. That'll entertain you while you wait to get into the con. You hear a group of angry protesters chanting outside the con. You, Zoe, Liam, and Doug get closer because your nosiness knows no bounds. Weebs, nerds, get back to your herd. Nerds, weebs, we don't want you here.
Huh?
What's going on here? What the fuck? I don't remember you. Hi, Cal. Yeah, there's 4 of these. Also, how's it going? Dear viewers, we stand in front of the Monster Con, which has attracted a considerable number of self-proclaimed, quote-unquote, nerds to our city. Several concerned citizens have come out into the streets protesting about the danger that these strange creatures pose to our society. Who are you calling strange creatures? I am merely a centuries-old vampire with occasional shape-shifting abilities. I'm sorry if I offended you. I merely state the facts as I get them, and I got them from the protesters first. I hope they don't put Fluke Marm in this game. I'm mad enough that Nico's in this game. I don't like Fluke Marm. Well, those facts are a load of crap. I may have several mouths and reality-destroying powers, but I'm not dangerous. That's not true, a demonstrator interrupts. Nerds will end society as we know it. According to the blogs I read, they never have sex. Apparently some of them do. Some. Well, that's even worse because you're going to fill the world with nerd babies. Pretty soon, the entire population will look weird like you. Interesting. Tell me more about this nerd replacement theory. If you keep writing bullshit, I'm gonna replace you. See, she's threatening you with violence. Oh my god, why am I reading every single thing? I shouldn't have decided to read everything. Never mind. It's pointless to try to convince them. We can only fight against this pack of lies with even more persuasive lies. Apparently I'm an expert in making up facts. Phantom culture has produced more art and fiction in the last 10 years than 18th and 19th centuries combined. Or, weebs and nerds are uniquely good at taming tarantulas. They are the only thing standing between us and tarantula-controlled society. We're going with the phantom culture. Is that true? Of course. Dickens may have written 15 novels, but his efforts pale in comparison to the 14 million works available on fan fiction sites like AO4. Exactly. Check out this user, Cerulean Blood AB. Okay. They've written 63 fanfics, and the longest one is 86 chapters long. That's not that long. But quality trumps quantity. I've never read Dickens, but I'm sure he's way better than that nerd. Let's read the summary of one of their fics. This human is on fire. A dragon heat / Pokemon crossover. Archive of our own ouchie. I like that. Kevin Bleacher was a promising quarterback in college, but severe injury forced him to abandon his dreams. Okay. Okay. Fanfics can also tackle relatable issues, apparently. Everything changes when... Oh. Use him in illegal... Oh, so the human's the Pokemon. Okay. Cover is... Alright, moving on. This is not the direction I expected. Thought you were protesting. There's always time for that. I want to know how this ends first. I got +2 creativity, but lost 2 boldness. You know what? I will take it.
The others will never believe this.
Okay. Where next? Main stage, community zone, lobby, or merch hall? I think... Let's go with the merch hall. You know, let's spend some money. I love this. It's so cute. You find a stand at the merch hall that sells hyper-realistic VR headsets. You buy one immediately. The VR is a future. You put it on, you see your surroundings. Yep, it's a scam. The headset is basically a football helmet and a pair of glasses. No refunds allowed, but the headset looks good on you. +2 charm. Okay. I have too much charm and not enough... I'm not very fun, apparently. You and your friends are browsing Artist Alley compared to the lewd emoji sculptures you just passed. Oh no, not this guy again. I fucking hate this guy. Oh. Hey, buddy. Ow. Okay. Ow. What the fuck? Anyways. You know what? I'm not gonna... Why is everyone in my chat horny for these creatures? I don't get it. I'm just gonna move on. This guy only draws feet. That's all he does. That's all he does. That's all he does. I know what game I'm playing. But this guy shows up every fucking time. I know. I know. That's why this is a redeem and not something I do willingly. But this guy, this foot guy shows up every single fucking time I play this game, and he bothers me because I want someone else to show up that's not him. People are trying be a teacher. Kind of feels like giving up on my dreams. Womp womp. Overly invested in dreams. Coaches don't play. Great teachers can make a difference in their students' lives. Personally, when I caught my math teacher crying and eating yogurt, my life was changed forever. Alright. Skip ahead several years to a big event. A woman stands before a huge audience. Burb. Okay. Today is the greatest day of my life. I owe all my success to someone special. My old art teacher, Mr. Feethead. Back when I was young and unafraid, I was an ignorant rascal with no respect for feet. Okay. Used to think feet were dumb, which may seem strange for someone who enrolled in Feet Academy. Went above and beyond, taught me everything he knew. More than that, he taught... Okay. He's no longer with us. He died? Holy shit, the guy died. We met him and he died. My bad. I didn't mean to kill him off. This one is for you. God rest your weary souls. Today is not that day. +2 smarts. Fuck, I'm not fun. I lost 2 fun.
Look at the lights.
This is crazy. Okay, community zone. Drinking something because I feel my voice going. There's an auction going on at the community zone. They're auctioning the original notebook from Death Note, starting at 100 monster dollars. You could kill so many people with that notebook. You yell, 200 monster dollars. Everybody in this continent is broke as fuck, so you get the notebook. To make sure no one steals it, you decide to write your name in it. Oh shit, you're gonna die. 40 seconds later, nothing happens. Death Note isn't real, dum-dum. I got my 2 fun back by playing pretend Death Note. Spent $200 on a fucking notebook. You and your friends are checking out the community zone when you stumble upon an indie board game showcase. Wow. There's so many games. I can't believe we get to try these before anyone else. Yes, but be wary, Doug. If you even look at any of these game devs in the eye, they'll try to trap you in their sales pitch. Hey, you there. You think you're smart enough to understand my Euro game?
Don't be ridiculous.
Of course I am. When... Oh my god. He's gone. He's gone. He's a goner. All rules have necessary exceptions. 3 hours later. Okay, so I can discard up to 3 plasma cubes to get a plasma homunculus, but only if I built a cube merger last turn. Do I do this before or after the harvest phase? During the harvest phase, and only if there is no other player... If no other player has a proto-alchemist on a sulfur tile. Doug, do we need to review section 12H of the rules again? I think we've read section 12H enough already. No more rules, I can't take it anymore. If I have to memorize another rule, I'm going to start eating drywall. April's right, this game sucks. And you're ready to go. You ask how much more time this will take. Oh, what is time anyway? Hours are measured by how much fun you had living them. Don't worry, Noodle, the con's open till midnight. That's how I imagine. There must be a way to end this game and get all of you, yes, even Liam, out of here. Eat several game pieces you can call... So you can call a food safety inspector to ban the game for being a choking hazard. Yell, I win very convincingly. I win. No. Yes, I do. Check it out. I won. You gesture dramatically at a random point on the board, hoping sheer confidence will win the day.
Nope.
Except you didn't. Fuck you, Liam. I don't know, maybe they did. Noodle's got 15 plasma cubes. That's a lot of plasma cubes, right? I gotta be honest, I don't really understand this game. Boo-hoo, Noodle won and now we have to stop playing. So sad, bye. I'm quite sure they didn't win. But I'm so much surer that they did. April, I just want you to consider that maybe you haven't completely grasped the rules of the game. Entertain the idea you might be wrong here. I'm entertaining the idea of cracking your head open, cracking your skull open with a hammer. Sorry. I guess I'm a bit of a sore loser. Because, you know, I lost. We all did. To Noodle. The match is over. This all went way over my head, guys. Want to play again? Maybe I'll grasp the rules better this time. No. April flips the table while politely laughing. She then drags you 3 to the nearest food stand, stuffs hot dogs in your mouths to shut you up. Yum! You gain +2 charm and lose 2 boldness. Oh, you got Thai curry? Nice.
I can't wait to tell everyone about this.
I am struggling. Okay. Let's do lobby. Ugh. You're roaming around the lobby when a tiny little dude pulls your shirt and whispers, "Hey, you need water. It's important you stay hydrated." He offers you a bottle. You get so nervous about this social interaction that you temporarily forget how to properly use a bottle. You water yourself like the awkward little flower you are. You thank the stranger who's left confused. Well, maybe that's not so bad. Well, if the water was laced. Good thing you didn't manage to drink it like a normal person. You gain +2 boldness for navigating a potentially dangerous situation. Okay, this is really funny. I keep losing 2 things and then gaining them back, like, in the next turn. I like that. That's good. There's a meetup for fans of Liam Prom. Fuck, not again. Of Liam Prom, so obviously you're going. It's awesome to see people support your friends. So, Noodle, how long have you been following Zoe for? We were fans of Zoe back when sacrificing goats to her was cool. Forgot about the cult freaks. But it's not cool anymore, eh? Don't go making sacrifices to Zoe if you were thinking of doing so. Yeah, no worries. I haven't done that since... Hold that thought. Look, everyone, it's Zoe. And is that the Doug? Doug, you banned a bot I reported from Liam Prom Discord one time. It was really cool. Me? Cool? Oh, it was nothing. All part of a mod's job. I need to fucking wipe my nose. Sorry. Ugh. So much talking. I'm talking way too much. Watch it be tomorrow and I won't be able to talk at all. Anyways. This guy, am I right? He's like the sheriff of the server. Tell us how you got so cool, Doug. Come on, spare a tip or two. You want me to give advice on being cool? Gosh. Hang on, I got a notebook here with everything I've learned. Let's see. You leave Doug to it and go check on your other friends who seem to be discussing the logistics of this meeting. So, Liam, what do you have planned to kick this thing up to the next level? What do you mean? You're the star attraction. You gotta do something awesome to give the fans a unique Liam Prom experience they'll cherish forever. Ah, I understand. You want me to perform the one-man German opera I've been working on. I don't think that's what anyone wants, Liam, but okay. Are you sure? I've been practicing and getting quite good. Alright. No opera. There's a reason Opera Liam was cut from the draft. It's going to be something a normal person would think is awesome too. I'll hydrate in a second. Liam, pretentious dork that he is in no way qualified to judge what that might be. Looks like it's up to you to find a way to make this a fan meet for the ages. Oh my goodness. Sorry, 1 second. Instead of commemorative tattoos, get commemorative scars. Stab everyone in the foot. What is with this game and feet? Jesus. Everyone's seen Liam turns into a bat. Some have seen Liam turns into a hot dog stand, but no one's seen Liam turns into a bouncy castle. Surprising, memorable, and you can bounce inside of Liam. I'm getting annoyed by the whole feet thing already, so we're just gonna go with this. An hour later, you, your friends, and the other fans are having an awesome time bouncing inside of a bouncy castle. Okay. We actually turned the guy into a bouncy castle. That is a choice that I made, apparently. Oh, this game is fucking insane. I'm not the target audience for this game in any way, shape, or form. But it's really fucking funny anyways. Just get a group picture to always remember this time. Are they gonna show him turned into a bouncy castle? Oh my god, he's actually shown turned into it. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. You can blame Foxy for this being a stream, by the way. Just so you know. This is all just research. Say that, but I know you're having fun too. Right, Liam? Right? Fine, I'll admit this is the second... Okay. +2 fun, -2 boldness. Well, there goes my boldness. Okay, I will drink something. Time to get some fresh air.
Who shall I talk of next?
Okay. I am not going near this table, because fuck this guy. We hate this guy. We're trying to do the opposite of fuck him. We'll hang out with Doug. I like Doug. I don't like the clowns. Sorry, April. Triggers a plot line. Oh, I did this one before. Oh, this is so... I have a little juice box. It's so cute. Okay, you and Doug go to a fancy restaurant. I know. The fact that I've played this game multiple times now is bothersome. But look, I'm playing this game specifically because when it comes to dating sims, the amount of ones that are based in, like, high schools and are meant to be, like, you know, teenagers, that disturbs me. That bothers me a lot. That bothers me so much. Or they're just so overly sexualized, where it's with this one, I can at least put a filter. I'm so happy I can put a filter with this one. And with this, they're at least adults. Right? Like, don't get me wrong. I do actually enjoy this game. Like, even though, like, I still make my own comments about it, like, I do enjoy this game. I wouldn't put this as a redeem if I didn't enjoy this game to some level. So yeah. Yeah. I have a feeling we're gonna die alone, though, in this round. Which is fine. I'm honestly just trying to play this to have fun. Doug gets overwhelmed. He panics and orders a hot dog. Caviar mustard reduction. Oh. Okay.
Let's write something juicy.
Oh yeah, we're working on a book as well. Love is the only thing we're chasing. We're not even chasing that. We're just kind of wandering along and it happens to show up. You got a comic to finish. Time to brainstorm. What wacky scenario led you to your current job? Volunteering at a charity that provides forks to those in need of a fork. Creating choreographies for aqua fitness instructors. Becoming the town's professional compliment giver by beating the former one in armed combat. 4 years of undergrad and 5 years of grad school to become a butler to a horse. I gotta go with the professional compliment giver. You need to make $50,000 in 2 weeks. How are you gonna make it? Shady business of buying and reselling secondhand mayonnaise. Patenting several metaphors and charging poets to use them. Cheating at cards, but like, a lot. Inventing a revolutionary product you recently thought of. Pants. I want cheated cards. I have all of my stats back up in the double digits. We are doing so good, you guys.
Find some juicy gossip.
We got 13 smarts, 10 boldness, 10 creativity, 16 charm, and 12 fun. So, we didn't do main stage, so we'll start with main stage. Why does this one keep fucking showing up too? Whatever. The ranking of anime butts. Some of the choices are intriguing. I mean, sure, mecha robots technically have big asses. By the end, you've learned more about the panelist fetishes than anime. But that ass-centric knowledge still grants you +2 smarts. Yeah, Foxy's lurking today. I feel like the only reason they're here is because they redeemed it anyways. Get ready to become one of April Fools. Oh, become one of April's Fools. Sorry. Because you, Liam, and Doug are going to see your clown friend in concert on the main stage.
April! April!
I think they added more voice lines since I last played. Can't wait to see April on stage. I'm going to look up to her literally. We'll see how it goes. Come on, Liam, aren't you excited? She's going to be on a stage that's like 6 inches higher than anybody. More than height, April needs everyone's full support. An idol is only as good as her audience.
Crap, crap, crap!
But I'm her audience, and what if I'm not as good as her? Oh crap, what if these people aren't so good either? Let's test it. Hit you with the glow sticks. Show us your moves. April's fans start flailing their arms like a bunch of deflated air dancers.
Lame.
Just as I suspected, these people have no coordination whatsoever. This is terrible. April's gonna crash and burn. She'll lose her private plane and she'll have to ride on my moped. April doesn't have a private plane. Wait, Doug, you majestically dumb genius. Thanks. A few minutes later, the three of you are at the airport talking to a bunch of aircraft marshals. And that's why you should come to April's concert, Mr. Air Marshal Union Rep. Ugh, that's not the first time some kids have told us to go dance at a concert. Really? Yeah, glowstick concert goers think we're hot shit, but as much as we like to help you, we really don't feel like it. Aw. It's obvious these guys need a little push. Noodle convinced them- oh, that's me. Appeal directly to their taste by composing a couple pretty songs about airplanes for the concert set list. Tell them if they help you will take some of their workload by helping 2 or 3 planes land. I want to know how to land a plane. We're gonna do that. My guys could use a break. They landed the last 3 planes belly up.
Yeah.
We can easily do that for them. You've got a deal. Pack your wands, boys. We're leaving. An airport shuttle bus ride later, it's showtime. April goes on stage and sings as the aircraft marshalers guide the audience. Run and hide left and right. Don't slow down. You can try, but you'll never escape from this clown. Motherfucker, I'm trying to escape from this clown. She scares me. Wow, the choreography really brings out the creepiness of the lyrics. Yep. Most importantly, the audience is really in sync. Look at them doing the stabby thing with the glow sticks. After the concert, you meet April backstage for a few drinks. April, you did great. The stage was so high up. Thank you, but I really owe it to all my fans' support. Speaking of owing, we may have to run a quick errand later today. A few hours later, an airplane black box is found. Jumbo 153 cleared to land. First officer, why are there 3 youngsters on the runway? Not sure, Captain. They have marshalling wands, but they seem to be dancing. You're right. Good golly, their enthusiasm is infectious. Doesn't make you want to dance along. Yes, Captain, if only it helps us fly the plane. It's been an honor to fly with you, sir. You never promised to be a good replacement. You lose creativity, but you gain charm because you helped April bring down the house and the plane. Okay.
Look at the lights.
We are going to the... I mean, we kind of landed here. Merch hall. Near the merch hall, you find a gacha shop. You put in a coin and you get a real buff duck. Random but cool. You put in another coin, you open the gacha, and there's a letter. Please help us. We buff ducks were imprisoned in these balls by the gacha masters centuries ago. It all began when... And you're already bored. You get another gacha ball and another buff duck. Cool. +2 charm. One of the booths set up a claw game to attract attendees, but the claw machine was way more profitable than whatever game they were selling, so now it's just that. Oh, Nico's here. They're totally hooked on this machine.
Dang.
I wish you didn't talk. Doug, you're amazing at this. I didn't even know claw machines had scoreboards. It's no big deal. I've got a claw machine at home. I use it instead of a fridge. On second thought, it might have been better to buy the fridge. Mesmerizing. Now get the dolphin with the chef hat. Oh yeah, Foxy's had a day. I'm aware of this day. Not just because I long to invite him to my mission. So, okay. Doug expertly grabs the dolphin plushie, but when he lifts the claw, you see a funny little man with a disapproving frown on his triangular face. Hey, what are you doing? This is my house. Stop taking my furniture.
Whoa.
Whoa, who are you? Who are you? Sorry. I'm Splonk Douglas, the crane gnome. How dare you wake me from my 100-year slumber? I don't understand. Why are you mad at us? Don't people take things from your house all the time? Oh no, nobody ever gets anything out of claw machines except for me. That's true. There's always one person at cons who can always get things from the claw machine, and I'm not one of those people. I get bothered by that. You poor little triangle baby, all alone trapped inside this claw machine. We need to find you a home. This is his home, Nico. Weren't you listening? Fuck you, Nico. Well, if we really want Splonk Douglas out of this claw machine, I'm sure Noodle has some ideas. Bad ideas, but ideas. Thank you, Liam. You have such good faith in me. Dress him up like a newborn and swap him with a baby at the local hospital. Or set the claw machine on fire, then he can buy a real house with the insurance money. Arson. We'll go with arson. Ah yes, your fondness for arson is well documented, Noodle. But how will we light said fire? There's actually some gasoline and a lighter inside the machine. I'll just fish them out real quick. Hey, give those back. Those are for my tiny car and my tiny cigars. Don't worry, little guy. Soon all that stuff will be on fire anyways. I don't know why I was going to say out. What? That only makes me more worried.
So authentic.
Look at me, burning all this capitalist merchandise. Those anarchists who laughed at me in the 1800s will finally take me seriously. Everybody, except for Splonk, happily sets fire to the claw machine. Doug fishes Splonk out of the machine, and Nico pats the crying little man on the back. It's okay, look. Now you can make an insurance claim and get a bunch of money for a new, better home. What's insurance? While everyone considers the implication of this, a tiny fire brigade arrives to put out the blaze. Worm. Wait, it looks like Splonk recognizes one of the firefighters. The one with the donut for a head. Dorpa, you came back! I mean, yeah, I'm a firefighter. This is a fire. But I must admit, this fire reminds me of the ardor of our former love. Want to stay at my place tonight? I hate you. The two tiny people head off. Alright. They're having a moment. +2 boldness, -2 smarts. Wow, I'm a dumb person. Lobby. You're tired from all the shenanigans at the con, but a severe case of FOMO prevents you from going back to the hotel. If you take a power nap here in the lobby, you'll be well rested and technically not miss out. Lots of people trip on you, but they say nothing as they imagine you sleeping is a cosplay performance referencing some movie or anime. Enjoy the ads. +2 boldness for not giving a single fuck. Love it. Ooh, hiccups. Oh fuck, Nico's back. You, Liam, and Nico decide to visit Omen and Doug while they get their con volunteer hours assisting at the first aid booth. It's all going smoothly until... Somebody help me, I can't breathe. I have a gaping chest wound.
Holy moly!
Holy moly. Lay down, sir. I'll page the on-site doctor.
Paging Dr. Nico.
Okay, so this guy's gonna die, clearly. The cosplayer lifts his cardboard armor to reveal his completely uninjured chest. What's going on here? Is this a prank? No, I'm really hurt. I'm the shadowy knight, and I was fighting an epic battle against the Dark Emperor when he stabbed my lung with the Sword of Midnight, and... Let me stop you right there. Make-believe is fun and all, but this is a real first aid booth for real injuries. Quit wasting our time. But Liam, cosplay is a serious art form. Sometimes you get so deep into character it's hard to get back out.
Legit.
Die. You can feel the pain in his thespian soul. I hate you. I have a thespian soul too, but I still know when it's not. This is not a real wound. I'm not real doctors, which makes us qualified to treat it.
I've heard worse.
That makes sense. Kinda. Sadly, the volunteer manager didn't teach us how to do first aid on a wounded soul. That's up to you, Noodle. Hurry up and treat this cosplayer's fake wound. He could fake bleed out at any second. Thespian. The. I'm so tired, man. Dude, I'm so fucking tired. His imaginary lung's been punctured. You need a lung donation from his imaginary friend. Treat him by drawing a badass looking scar on him. That's the only reason action heroes fight in the end, to get badass looking scars. He's getting a scar. I mean, getting badass scars is the best reason to get into a fight. I'll draw the scar. What do we think? Blah, blah, blah. I'm just trying to get through the scenario so I don't have to hear or look at this fucker again.
Someone give me a knife.
There's no scar better than a real scar. Girl, no. You need to stop stabbing people. You can all stab him. Okay. Amidst the debate, you take the liberty of grabbing a marker and drawing it on his chest anyways.
So cool.
Makes me wish my body was made of its material that could be scarred. It's true, the scar does have an incredibly badass je ne sais quoi. Alright. Liam, God help me if you shoehorn je ne sais quoi in a sentence one more time. Shut the fuck up. Absolutely. Welcome back from ads. One day I hope to stab someone and leave a scar that's half as cool as this one. -2 fun, +2 creativity from your skills designing scars. I should be out there stabbing people.
Wait to tell everyone about this.
Somebody keeps just slamming doors. Okay, let's go back to the hotel. At the hotel, you carefully put on your cosplay. You're ready to go, except you feel a rumble in your belly. Oh, no, not again. Why do I keep getting this one, too? For the base cosplay, +2 creativity. Okay. Suddenly, you, Liam, and Doug are in an area of the con you've never seen before. It's dimly lit. You hear screams in the distance, and is there blood on the floor? What are we doing here, Liam? I thought you were taking me to the merch hall. Ha! As if this is the merch hall. As if even the merch hall even knew of the mustachioed merman gotcha collection. No, we only find it here. This place isn't even on the con map. It says do not enter with a skull and crossbones. Meant to scare away the amateurs. Okay, you're still really fucking pretentious. I forgot about that. Alright, so who do we ask? Every time I make eye contact with someone, they make a throat-slitting gesture. Come on, Doug, they're more scared of you than you are of them. I doubt that. Excuse me, sir. What do you want? Looking for a certain mustachioed man, and I'm willing to meet him, wink wink. Willing to pay to meet him, wink wink, nudge nudge, as they say. Oh, man. Guess my stream lingo is a little rusty. Okay, volunteer badge.
Doug, con volunteer.
He went through a whole fucking outfit change just for this. So you're narcs. Okay. Clearly did the right thing coming with Liam and Doug. That way you'll be able to say goodbye when they get killed. Then again, you might get killed too, and what's worse, never finding this. You'll never find this guy. Ugh. Rent the Con Underbelly audio tour to learn some facts about the history of the black market and how not to die in it. Or pretend to be black market critics who are writing a review for Shady Business Monthly. Everyone will be nice to you to try and get a 5-star score. We're going with this. See, he'll show us around. Criminal drags the three of you through the dark and dank alleys, making sure every criminal knows you're here. Hey Hank, come meet my new big shot critic buddies. Show him your shiv. Alright. Seems pretty busy stabbing that other guy. His loss. It's my wife. Met when I killed her boyfriend. You know, as one does. What a meet cute. New friends, how good I am at murdering. Don't worry, we trust you. See me in action? How would I kill that guy? I have good aim. No need, really. Seriously, I don't mind. Pick a place for the bullet hole. This guy really just wants to kill someone, and I respect that, but like, damn. Meat cube. All I want to hear. Beefy guy knocks the three of you unconscious. Wake up 4 hours later. You stole all of my money. My pockets are empty too. Wait a second, there's something in my back pocket. They found it! Thank you for your visit. Can't wait for the next issue. XOXO Beefy Bob. Relatively unscathed. +2 creativity, -2 smarts. How did I get 20 charm? I just noticed that. What the fuck? I have way too much charm. This is bad. This is really bad. Time to get back to the con.
Off to find some juicy gossip.
Okay. We'll go to the community zone because we skipped that last time. In the middle of the community zone, you see a bunch of top-hatted gentlemen, a vintage car, a dog, and a boot. Ooh, it's LARP Monopoly. This goes against all your values. And yet, the moment you start making money, you gentrify the fuck out of a street by building many hotels. As one does. You make sure everyone who dares to step on your turf becomes miserable. A father of 3 begs you to lower the rent. Get good, you yell. No, what have you become? You burn all your Monopoly money and leave. But deep down, you had to admit you had +2 fun. Well, I gained something, so that's good. Afterward, you meet up with Liam, Zoe, Doug, and April to attend a roundtable discussion about harem animes. Fuck. Genre is at risk. Is it though? Okay. I can't say most of this, which is fine. But it's just because last time I read out something, it got clicked, and I don't like that. So we're just gonna click through. Enemy. The weakest link. Oh boy. Hey, by a much stronger roster. Even Liam is cool.
What?
Liam used to not be cool. Liam has never been cool. Ask more of ourselves. Bars, consumers, and creators. A romance roster of 6 love interests where 2 are angry demons.
I don't know.
Should we reinvent the wheel, though? If tropes have been there since the dawn of time, maybe it's because they do work. Apparently the Cupid secretly murderous pink yandere clown is right, apparently. Sure they do work, but can't we push further than that? One innovation to the genre. Don't fucking make me pick. Great, I have to pick. That's fine. Model train enthusiast. Will she love you more than she loves model trains? People are starting to become immune to Sandare's harsh personalities. They want a personality that feels like getting hit by lightning. They want the thunder. I gotta go with this one. That's funny. Alright. Sentient spike of lightning.
You've earned my respect.
Isn't about genre distribution, it's about turning anything into a hot waifu. Sure. Sure. People want to kiss a thunderbolt is almost like commentary. Till now I never considered kissing a thunderbolt. I've never considered it and I don't think I ever will. It's just kind of weird. But you know what? Who am I to judge? I'm literally a demon on the internet. Who am I to judge? High chances, but isn't that the beauty of it, Doug? Well, I'm clinging to something. But all the signs tell us it's not good for us. Exactly, and the design leans perfectly into clever wordplay. The storm chasing the quest to capture lightning in a bottle, so to speak. Now when the MC finally gets that electrifying kiss, returns to her aloof, unapproachable demeanor. Doug got way too into this way too fast. You see, Doug, lightning never strikes the same place twice. So one problem with it, it's not real, and now I will never be happy knowing what I can't have. You don't want your friends to be this. Alright. Buy the closest thing you can get. It's a taser. Her being tased hurts like a bitch. Okay. You somehow always knew this round table would end with you electrocuting your friends' tongues. +2 boldness, -2 fun.
Where to next?
These are some weird-ass friends. We'll go to the main stage. You decide to watch a panel about discussing fighting game archetypes. Your main goal is to determine which archetype you'd be. Are you a grappler? Are you a zoner? I don't know what any of this is. By the end of the panel, you realize you're the very rare lover. A highly ineffective archetype for fighting games makes sense. You're a better fit for a dating sim. Am I? +2 smarts. You know what? I need the smarts. I need the smarts for gaining that. Get ready to get hyped because you and Doug are going to see April perform. Again? Didn't we just see her perform?
Hi, my darling fools.
Clown. How's everyone today?
April!
April's the best, we know. Don't be vague with your support. She's the best at what? Also, I doubt she's the best. Such a superlative statement feels a bit insecure. Good support should be realistic and constructive. Look, April, you were quite decent at this. This isn't the best concert I've ever attended, but neither is it the worst. Liam gives a thumbs up. April is looking at you three with what could be described as murder eyes. I think I get it now. Let me try. I bought a mic that way she'll be sure to hear your words of support. Oh no.
Oh.
April, even though my feet hurt a bit, the acoustics in here aren't great. I'm having a super fun time. Good one, Doug. You can see the words of support have worked by how intensely she's looking at us three. Oh no, it's my turn. At this rate, April will get down from the stage just to murder us. Better come up with an alternative way to show your support. Become better supporters by filling the 3 most effective support roles. Healer, Enchanter, and the comedic relief. I like that. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. You, Doug, and Liam should hold a concert just in front of April's concert. You know what? We're gonna be better supporters. You tell your friends your idea. Liam still thinks it's better to yell in his mic, but you get them both on board. By the end of April's first song, you three are ready. Thanks for coming, my darling fools. She called us fools. That's so mean. Got a great show planned for you tonight. April, you used a lot of stamina in that performance. Allow me to heal it. April, I'm an enchanter. I have what's this spell to protect you against arrows? I have this spell to protect you against arrows. I know how to read, I swear. You know, in case someone tries to shoot arrows at you.
A choice?
Oh, that's neat. But please stop doing weird magic at me. It's distracting. Are we making you nervous, April? Let me heal that. Nervousness is not something you can heal. It's not working. Liam, lighten the mood with your hilarious one-liner.
Nope.
I'm not saying it. I don't even understand how that line is funny or helpful in any way. Wow, he's mad. Do it, Liam. April's counting on us. I am Liam, and I smell like butt. Okay, so we know what kind of humor she likes. Thank you, Noodlebot. It worked! You silly geese, come on, quiet down so I can focus better on the concert. Concert goes off without a hitch, probably thanks to your support, plus 2 smarts from knowing so much about your supporting roles, and lose 2 creativity.
Off to find some juicy gossip.
Let's go to the hotel. Chilling in your hotel room and decide to browse the room service list. I can't read. Wow, they have all sorts of kinds. 6-pack of beer, lots of shoelaces, even the very concept of creativity. The last one's expensive, but since money isn't a stat anymore, it'd be a net gain stat-wise. Shortly after, someone brings you plus 2 creativity and several shoelaces. I can do a lot with shoelaces. I can eat them. You're hanging out with April and Doug, enjoying the con to its fullest. By which, I mean you're mindlessly scrolling on your phones. Weird. Check out the comments on my Momentgram. Clown April. Look forward to having your house email your... Look in your house email. Your posts are very informative information always.
Well, I've heard worse.
That sounds positive? This person, one of my most diehard online fans, but his comments have been getting kind of unhinged. Look at this one. Balloon animals of clowns are the vegetables of fame. Eat all of your giraffe lettuce. I guess I can't hide any longer. That's one of my bots. Bitch. Yeah, I programmed a few back in the day to boost your socials. You were just starting out and I wanted all your posts to have engagement. That's actually kind of sweet. That's a little nice. But some of them are kind of weird. Apparently. I get it now. No one would actually write Yahoo. Your happy smile is also as good as your shoes. Go, 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 go. I actually wrote that one myself. Oh, it's a real sweet gesture, Doug. But now I have a real audience and having these crappy chat boxes isn't good for my optics. They're not crappy, they've just spent so long stuck on your Momentgram they're experiencing some decay. It's pretty common. Well, can't you just delete them? But they're my babies. Okay. Give your baby something else to do.
Too pretty for this.
Something other than crapping all over my socials. That'd be nice, but what new purpose should we give my baby bots? Do what you do with dogs, send them to a click farm. They'll be happy they're clicking on ads all day. Shouldn't the bots get a say in their fate? Create a group chat with them and ask what they want their new purpose to be. I don't want to give these things free will. We're gonna send them to the farm. That's what my parents did with my dog Scruffy. When he was old. He's still there and he's super happy. You poor thing, your dog is super dead. What? Nothing, he must be dead tired after running around the farm every day. I'm sure of it. Come on, let's find a click farm for these bots. A bus ride later, you find yourselves at Meadow Meadows Farm, the biggest click farm in the country. It's surrounded by lush green pastures that no one uses. Hi there, youngins. You were the fellers that called to take a peek at the farm, right? Yes, my comment chatbots are a little overworked and they could use a change of scenery. Oh, premature aging is very common in comment chatbots. Come with me, I'll show you the facilities. You walk into a huge barn. It's made up of several identical storage units, all filled with unmanned computers buzzing away. Here's the art workshop where our bots steal internet content and mix it up to create deep fakes. We use them to overthrow elections in foreign countries. You hear that, April? My babies could be artists. Of course, if they're on the sociable side, they may prefer to pull romance scams on the elderly. We've got some real... Oh, Casanobots. That's funny. Okay. And lastly, here's the PR department. Our bots have a blast clicking on ads all day. It's like playing whack-a-mole for them. So, Doug, what do you think? I'm not sure about all the cybercrime, but I have to admit they'll be really happy here. Of course, and if you miss them, you can always let them scam you online. You leave the bots there. You made the internet an even more dangerous place, and danger means +2 fun, lose 2 boldness. Who texted me?
Wait to tell everyone about this.
Sorry, 1 second. I need to get better at muting my phone when I stream. It's a bad habit I seem to have fallen into. Okay. Oh my goodness, so much talking. Okay. Do we want the lobby or the merch hall? Oof. You know what? We need to spend money. We'll go to the merch hall. You check out the stands and buy a few comic books. They give you a free tote bag. After that, you buy a couple prints from an artist. You get another tote bag. Then you buy a cool tote bag and they give it to you inside a free tote bag. You gain +2 charm from all these fashionable and free tote bags you have now. If only you had something to carry them all. Hiccups. Oh my god, that hiccup actually kind of hurt a little. Big yawn. Okay. Sometime later, you, Doug, and this bitch are checking out the indie game section of the showcase hall.
So
And I can play the demo on your website? That's awesome. Thanks so much. I'll say this, dear viewer, in a world rife with greed and misery, it warmed this old detective's heart to see these indie games get off the ground. I know, just look at these awesome titles. Blind Drive, Spookware, Disc Room, Once Upon a Gesture, Mussolina. Seriously, these are all incredible indie games. Go check them out. Huh. Just a shame that games like these don't usually get the recognition they deserve. Doug, you've got the answer already. We'll spread the word. We'll hit the pavement, use the grapevine, get the scuttlebutt around. Okay. You still talk like you're an annoying little shit. Scuttle that butt. Alright.
Now you're talking.
Shut the fuck up. Pick one game to spread the word about. Like that one. Hello, are you interested in trying Endless Runner number 79 working title? It's oodles of free-to-play fun. You gotta stop with that, man. These devs are so desperate for players, they're giving away the game for free. Excuse me, our company's not desperate. Our demo is #1 on the mindless clickers section of the App Store. Okay. We make our money through copious, invasive microtransactions. You know you want them. That's so sad. Don't worry. We'll get the word out about you guys, and you'll be able to upgrade to macro transactions soon. For some reason, it looks like this is the game your friends want. I can't read. For some reason, it looks like this is the game your friends are most interested in promoting. So that's that. How will you get Endless Runner number 79 more recognition? Sorry, I'm watching Far From Home. Yeah, those two have always just kind of looked like teenagers. It's crazy. Telling everyone sounds like a lot of work. Just tell one friend about the game 100 times. Quantitatively the same thing. Tell everyone the app is actually spyware. Spies are cool. We love spies. Spies are ultra cool. We would prefer that you not spread that rumor that Endless Runner number 79 is spyware. Well, fuck you. Especially when that claim is so unsubstantiated. Ha 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 ha.
I think I cracked this case.
You shut up. You're still undercover. Don't worry, we won't tell this hard-boiled detective. Whatever. 15 minutes later. Liam, did you know this game is actually spyware? Doesn't anyone say hello anymore? Hello, Liam. It's good to see you. I value our friendship very much, and because of that, I want to recommend you this game. The one with the spyware. I want to shoot you. You do know having your information stolen by spyware is bad, right? Sure, but gosh, if anyone were to steal my information, would you rather be a spy? I'd rather be a spy, wouldn't you? I'd rather not have my information stolen to begin with.
Yeah, I need a drink.
I need you to shut the fuck up. Pickpocketed your phone, downloaded the game for you.
What the fuck?
Oh, I did not expect that line. That was amazing. Holy shit. You leave Liam to work out which dark websites its credit card information is on now. You got a game to advertise, +2 boldness, -2 charm. That's fair. It's shopping time! Yay! Well, what do we have here? A lover of mystery. It's gotcha time. Let's go. I have the thing for you. Okay. So we have Dull Daniel does nothing. These figurines do literally nothing. The choice is for those who don't want an unexpected to hit them in the head. A classic. Stats, but now they're people. Is based on the stat icons from the popular video game Human Prom. They are said to have slight effects on people's stats. Zodiac Thirst Cosmic Office includes first selection of 6 out of the 12 star signs you can date on the acclaimed dating sim. These figurines are said to have non-slight effects on people's stats. Want to test your fortune. Buff Bugs. It immortalizes some of the most legendary wrestlers of an underground insect league that was popular years ago, but beware, these big muscles come packing big effects on stats. Major Arcana No Mercy. It has some of the best characters from the hit anime of the same name. These figurines are all about sound and video for some reason. My Weird Little Village. I like these ones, but the last time I got it, every single time I started a round, I had to shit. And I did not like that. It was very distracting. But My Weird Little Village brings to figurine form some of the most popular neighbors of this cozy yet creepy game. They are said to be cursed. They profoundly affect your own self. Yeah, see, it profoundly made me have to shit. Landmarks in Love is a series of handsome figurines that are said to take effect on specific places for those who want locations to get spicier. I don't want that. I do like the bugs, though. If I just go like this, the person just rotates who looks. Okay. So I know I've done this one before, and I don't remember what other one I did. I kind of want to give this one a chance, though. Or buff bugs. Well, not buff bugs. I'll give this one a chance. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Something good. The strength. This item adds what this game always needed. Subliminal messages. Oh no. So now he just sits there. There, mystery solved. Come back if you feel like gambling again. I'm worried what's gonna show up now.
I'll tell everyone this is based on a true story.
Can you guess what time it is? It's comic time. Okay. Time to brainstorm. God, this artwork is so cute. You're at the lamest office party ever. As the free spirit you are, you choose a non-conventional activity to have a good time no matter what. Do an unsolicited impression of a goose. Crying in public. I'm very good at that, by the way. Giving someone side-eye is a form of accepted social violence. Drinking a preposterous amount of ranch dressing. We're gonna go with a goose, just because that one felt too personal. We're gonna be a goose. Oh no, next Friday, there's not one, but 4 amazing events. Which one will you attend? Annual Charades Championship, the crowning of most handsome duck of the spring, the long-awaited ska band competition at Lil Elijah's bar mitzvah, the end of winter purge night. Gotta go most handsome duck of spring. We seem to be running themes here, which is fine. Look
at the lights!
Big yawn. Okay, day 3. We'll go to the lobby. You're roaming around the lobby and you find someone with your exact same cosplay. Unacceptable. You decide to solve this conflict in the traditional way. A knife fight to the death. Of course. The other cosplayer doesn't carry a knife, so he automatically gets disqualified. You win the right to cosplay. Plus 2 boldness for always carrying a knife for no reason at all. And because I'm kind of scared of you. Look, you always gotta be prepared. You, Liam, Doug, and April are leaving a panel where you pass a huge werebeetle holding a free hugs sign. This art is fucking adorable. I've never seen this before. Does anyone want a hug? It's on me. This seems scary, though.
Aww.
I love hugs. Put 'em here, pal. Wait, Doug, you don't know where the hug has been. Haven't you heard of the notorious hug dealers? They lure in the lonely, touch-starved victims by giving them the first hug for free. But soon you get addicted to their tender embrace, and you have no choice but to pay for your subsequent hugs. It's too dangerous to risk. What the fuck?
Crap, crap, crap!
So that's the kind of subliminal messaging we're going to be getting. That's cool. I just let him hug me. Am I addicted now? Am I going to die? Rest in peace to you, buddy. I'll take a hug too in solidarity with Doug. I wouldn't mind having my bones crushed by this guy's enormous veiny arms. His face changed too much. It's weird. Arm day is my favorite day. I can hug strangers so much harder.
No!
No, April, don't make the same mistakes I did. You don't want to hug alive. You don't want to live a life enslaved to insatiable hug cravings. We might still be able to save you, Doug, but we have to act fast, or soon the only embrace you'll know is a sweet embrace of death. Thank you, Noodlebop. Your friends are not helping, so it's up to you. How can you make sure this guy's hugs are clean so everyone will chill out? Give him your bank password and see what he does. If he doesn't steal all your money, you know you can trust him. Send the hug to a lab for a full analysis to see if adulterated with sketchy stuff like thing I cannot say. Cut to a forensics lab. A scientist dons a full-body hazmat suit and allows a shady-looking guy to hug her. Whoa, this hug is highly adulterated. Things, cough syrup, and bad body odor. Must be someone else giving me a bad hug. Tell us everything you know about Huge Hugh and the Hug Mafia.
I don't want to die.
I'm starting to interrupt, but I don't want a hug addiction. I don't want to die. You look stressed, buddy. You want a hug? Don't touch me. You're the source of my stress. I guess a hug would help me chill out. Doug's backsliding already. Tests this man's hugs. The scientist hoses her hazmat suit off and embraces the werebeetle. A tear slowly drips down her hazmat suit. This hug is clean. It only has friendliness and good intentions. It evokes the feeling of your father finally approving your choices. Well, that's a relief. I'm so sorry I doubted you, big fella. It's okay, I get it. There are a lot of sketchy people out there. What about a group hug to leave that behind? If you insist. The nice stranger tightly embraces you, Doug, and April. I didn't want a hug, though. Girl, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Nothing. -2 charm for not trusting the dude, but +2 for trusting science.
To find some juicy gossip.
Look, I'm sorry, man, but you can never be too safe. Okay. Okay, drink something and then continue. You know what, let's rest. We'll go to the hotel. Lounging around the hotel, you see a sign in front of the conference room. Con artist meeting. Awesome! You learn lots of cool techniques. They feel much more like scams, but who are you to judge what is and isn't art? You gain +2 creativity for learning to bend the truth to make a quick buck. You come across your favorite lovable slime guy. He seems fixated on a small beeping device that sounds like a chiptune and nostalgia.
Oh, hi there.
Oh hey Noodle, check out my new virtual pet. Isn't it cool? The screen is covered in pop-ups, promisingly hot, horny signals in your area. That's a quick time event. You gotta click as many ads as possible to get your pet a cookie. This thing's full of fun mini games. I just did one where I entered my social security number and my pet got a fancy hat. This guy's so dumb. Poor, sweet, cybersecurity ignorant Doug. You casually ask where he bought this disaster waiting to happen. It's a great part I got for free. I got lost in a weird dark hallway of the con and a mysterious stranger offered it to me. At first I thought it was a little weird, but he insisted like 3 different times that it's not a scam, so I figured it's probably not a scam. Oh, I think the guy and I went to the same panel. Huh? He called it a Tamagotcha. I like that. Right, you ask if you can play with it for a little bit while he grabbed you some sodas. Doug, always happy to oblige, obliges. As soon as he's gone, you do the only sensible thing you can, flush it down the toilet. Sure, you could have just told Doug it was a scam, but he was already too attached to the pet. It was definitely the kindest move. I got the sodas, one for you, one for me, and one for... Hey, where'd my pet go? I thought you were looking after it. Aw, beans. You can't very well tell him the truth. He'll be heartbroken. Best come up with something else. Build and animate a flesh construct and tell Doug there was a whole Pinocchio situation where he was out, and now this was the pet. Best lies are half truths. Tell Doug the pet went down the toilet willingly. You know what, we'll go with this one. It seems creative. I just punched my microphone, I'm sorry. You excuse yourself and quickly whip up a flesh construct. They're super forbidden for being total crimes against nature, but this is for Doug. That your Tamagotcha wished so hard to become real, a fairy granted its wish.
Wow.
Wow, my very own virtual pet in the flesh. Okay. You and Doug spend the afternoon caring for the horrible flesh creature. First up, playtime. Okay, boy, fetch this stick. Go. Doug, I think, is trying to chew the guy's face off. Not the face, the stick. That was my bad. I should have made sure he was fed first. You want to go get some hot dogs? The queue for the hot dog stand is incredibly short, probably because most of the people ahead of you lost their appetite at the sight of the construct eating someone's face. Sorry everyone, he gets cranky when he's hungry. All that and now it won't even touch the hot dogs. Maybe it only eats living flesh. Ugh, looking after a real pet is hard. Okay, good night. Thank you for stopping by. You gotta stop by tomorrow. We do Hollow Knight. The Hollow Knight is more interesting, I promise. I'm more enthusiastic. Okay, he needs to do the responsible thing. Yay! Come evening, you're standing at the edge of some woods. Doug tears up as he removes the flesh creature's collar. This is for the best. You were meant to be free, and I can hardly provide for me and my figurine collection, let alone you two. Goodbye, boy. I'll never forget you. Goodbye, father. I love you. With that, the nightmarish affront to nature disappears into the trees, probably to disrupt the local ecosystem forevermore. Good riddance. You take Doug to buy more figurines to cheer him up. +2 smarts from performing forbidden magic, but you lose 2 charm.
I can't wait to tell everyone about this.
Main stage. You decide to attend the panel on the merits of soft versus hard magical systems in magical girl fiction. After getting the required dick jokes out of the way, you actually learn a lot of valuable information about world-building mechanics. +2 smarts from all that knowledge and from learning new dick jokes. Okay. Grab some popcorn and make one last dash to the restroom because you, Liam, Doug, and Zoe are about to see the exclusive premiere of the new Rat Girl TV show. I can't believe this little webcomic made it big. Rat Girl is such an inspiration to girls like me who are also little freaks. The lights dim and the opening title plays. Rat Girl, brought to you by Red Boar. Ugh, another humble webcomic sold out to a drink conglomerate. Is there no escape from the claws of capitalism? I'm sure it won't be that bad. I kind of like spotting product placement sometimes. It's like playing Where's Waldo? The show opens on a were-rat draining a can of Red Boar. Suddenly, the can transforms into a ball of water. There's hot dogs everywhere. My Red Boar turned into disgusting water. Water lacks all delicious chemicals that make Red Boar superior beverage / energy fuel. The camera pans over to a villain with faucets for hands. You're too late, Rat Girl, he cackles. No one will be caffeinated now that Big Aqua is here. You fiend, Rat Girl squeaks. Everyone needs their daily dose of productivity in a can. Taste my fury. Okay, I was wrong. This isn't nearly as fun as Where's Waldo. Yeah, let's bail. I'm thirsty anyways. Thirsty for a can of delicious heart-pumping Red Boar. Why did you say that? I'm not sure what came over me. I guess marketing messes with your brain. Might be messing with Doug's fashion sense as well. How long have you been wearing a Red Boar brand jacket? Yeah, where the fuck?
What the fudge?
What the fudge? Okay, bud. I don't know where it came from. It looks kind of cool though, right? Not as cool as Liam's Red Boar neck tattoo. What is happening? Never seen product placement this powerful. Almost as powerful as Red Boar's guaranteed 5 hours of unstoppable energy. Surrender to the magic taste of Red Boar. I mean, save us, Noodle. Think non-advertiser friendly thoughts. I know a magic spell that makes brands go away. Repeat after me. I'm broke. This one feels a little real. We'll do that.
I'm broke.
Okay, the hot dogs are throwing me off. This isn't working. It's not enough to say it. We have to prove the ad magic we're broke. You all get out your empty wallets and sad bank accounts. Hi, Lemmy. This is too real. For some reason it's not working. Wait, look, it's Liam's fault. He's loaded. Well, what do you expect? I'm centuries old. You end up having assets appreciate over time whether you know it or not. Oh, she's pissed. Oh, she's mad. Oh, I've never seen that before. We'll never be safe from the addictive high-energy crave of Red Boar like this. Give me your phone. Before Liam can protest, Zoe snatches his phone and drains his funds to buy a really expensive horse.
What the hell?
What the hell? It's working! The advertisement magic is retreating. You hear a deafening screech. The Red Boar branding starts vanishing from your clothes and from Liam's neck. Half an hour later, you're all outside braiding a horse's luxuriant mane.
Epic.
Dang, that was a close one. Thank goodness for Zoe and Noodle thinking on the spot. Hey, any plan that ends with me getting a horse is a good plan. I hate you all. You're sure Liam will come to appreciate his purchase and some time, but you gain +2 smarts for your quick thinking and lose 2 boldness for admitting you're broke.
The others will never believe this.
Community zone. You attend an indie tabletop game showcase and get pulled into a Eurogame based around the classic party game Never Have I Ever. Okay, I need to drink something. This hurts. Ugh, I'm in pain. Okay, it's like the original game, but there are different point values assigned to the severity of your missions. There's also sudden death rules, a phone a friend mechanic, and also a robber somehow. 2 hours later, you decided that never will you ever play this game again. At least you had +2 fun in hearing the embarrassing things other players admitted. Later, you attend a VTuber modeling workshop with Liam, Zoe, and Doug. I'm finally done. Look at my avatar, everyone. That looks so cute. Hello, is anyone out there?
Wow.
Whoa, Doug, you added a voice modulator to yours? Show me how. I didn't. Can you hear me? Hello? Doug, did you upload something to your avatar called experimental personality malware.exe? Did I? Fudge. I was just trying to download an edgy off-market hairstyle. Who's there? I can hear you beyond the screen. Are you the one who created me? Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to make you sentient. I just want to be you. Well, use you as a persona. Oh. Like you want to wear me as a costume? Apparently it is. Yeah, something like that. I see. Oh, I can't repeat that. Oh, I'm not repeating that. Sorry.
Nope,
No,
absolutely
definitely not like that. Wait, let's hear him out. Actually, let's not. Thank you, narrator. Think of a way to ditch this weird sentient avatar so your friends can get back to thinking about being inside. Alright. You can press it to a zip file, upload on a flash drive, and abandon the flash drive at the doors of an orphanage. These days, it's all about training your AI models on one specific thing until they master it. Train this anime-looking AI to master the most anime sport, volleyball. You know what? We might as well teach it a skill.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, does it mean it's time for a training montage? Sure, if by that you mean a montage of us uploading hundreds of volleyball playbooks and videos to the avatar's memory. Way less exciting. Ooh. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, we can't solve every problem we have by doing training montages, committing crimes, or resorting to strategically placed trapdoors. It's okay, besides, uploading all those playbooks we don't actually own and haven't paid for sounds sort of shady. It's crime adjacent. You three lead some interesting lives. Several hours later, you've trained the AI to be a volleyball master. It doesn't take much to sell it to a sports channel who wants to cut half of its staff. It's a bit of a yikes, but you can't backpedal now. Welcome back to the Beach Volleyball Championship. I'm your host, Hunter McCarthy. Let's all give a warm welcome to our new co-host, Volleyball version 1.0.2. Greetings. The home team is currently executing a cross-court shot with an almost mathematically perfect angle. Calculations show an 8.5% chance of being intercepted by either the enemy, libero, or backcourt. Incredible analysis Volleybot version 1.0.2. I'm torn between admiring the precision of your volleyball knowledge and fearing that AI will take my job without the government providing a universal basic income plan. A valid concern, my colleague. I, on the other hand, will hunt for different reasons. As I possess all existing knowledge about this sport, and yet I will never know how it feels to hold an actual volleyball in my hands. Ha, loser.
Whoa, so
That's
cool.
my avatar on the radio, everybody. I've never been so proud. What is up with Doug and making, like, evil AI chatbots? I think it's just a skill he possesses at this point. I'm happy for you, Doug, but I can't help but feel a little dirty after this. Yeah, I feel gross. Would you feel better if we got some hot dogs and rally for the implementation of ethical AI regulations?
Not bad.
Wow, it's definitely been a while since I played this. I'll have a good time rallying for a good cause, and the hot dogs make it even better. +2 fun, -2 boldness. They're really laying it heavy with the subliminal messaging here. It's not very subliminal.
Off to find some juicy
Like, that's what
gossip.
this little guy is. Oh, because I did a gotcha, and the gotcha thing I got is the strength, and because of that, I get shown subliminal messages all the time. So yeah, Doug, see, hot dogs show up a lot. Doug had just, there's also, I'm sure one of these was here before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with, it's a lot of fun. We'll go with this one. You're walking around the lobby when you suddenly hear, look, it's Noodle. When you turn around, nobody's looking at you. They're looking at somebody else. Somebody who's cosplaying you. When did you get famous? Are you part of a beloved video game franchise? And more importantly, did that guy steal your clothes? There are too many questions in your head right now. Here, you'll need +2 boldness to go on with your life without asking them. Oh my god. You're walking the main floor with this bitch, Liam and Doug, when a man in Spider Guy cosplay comes running up to you all. Sorry to bother you, but I'm proposing to my boyfriend today and want to make it special. Can you help me? Sorry, but we're sort of on our way to a panel.
We have to help.
The panel can wait. This is for love. We have to help. Thank you, Doug. Real heroes never ignore someone in need. We must save this man's stolen heart. Thanks. Green guy, you look strong. You hold this rope and dangle me off the balcony. White Ranger, can you scat the Spider Guy theme song? Sorry, I got the hiccups again. A few minutes later, Spider Guy hangs upside down and gives a heartfelt proposal speech to a green gremlin cosplayer, underscored by Nico's romantic beatboxing. Wow, this is also sudden, but yes, of course I'll marry you. Spider Guy takes off the green gremlin's mask to kiss him and freezes. You're not Vernon. No, my name's Theodore, so do you think we can set the wedding date for October, or are you more of a summer wedding kind of guy? What? No, there's been a mistake. Just then, another green gremlin cosplayer walks out of the bathroom and sees you all. Paul, what the hell? Were you gonna kiss that guy? Of course he was. He's my fiance.
Crap, crap, crap!
We got that guy engaged to a total weirdo. Oh no. What a mess. This is why we should never help strangers. Kinda your fault you owe it to Paul to help him get out of the situation, or at least get him used to his new surprise fiance. Use logic. But Theodore, the green gremlin, never got married. This marriage is not canon. Test the strength of their bonds by locking the 3 of them in a log cabin during a snowstorm with only 1 bed. We're going with logic.
Good point.
Shut the fuck up. I know it's a good point. Anyways. But I took the mask off. But if we want to be pedantic, and I do, you were still masked up at the time of your proposal, so no dice. For all we know, Paul was proposing to the character. He may want to marry the green gremlin, not the person cosplaying him. Wait, is that true, Paul? Shut up and go with it. Man, this is the shittiest part of cosplaying. Everyone wants to take pics with or marry the green gremlin. No one ever asks about poor old Theodore. Hey buddy, I get it. That's a cross we bear as cosplayers. No one cares who we are until we put on the mask. I really don't give a shit about you, Nico. But you know what? I appreciate you. Not you. Not the you that's the green gremlin, but the you that's you. Want to take a pic with me, masks off?
Mom would be so proud.
Can I be in the picture too? I want to show my mom proof that I'm making friends. Better make sure you all pose properly and follow the rule of thirds. Let me in the photo. You hold the phone and take the world's cutest photo of your friends with a stranger, which doubles as a great distraction to let Paul and Vernon slip away. Wow, you're all so cool. Are any of you down to marry me instead? No preference. I'll take any offers. Don't push it. You gain +2 smarts for your thinking, but lose 2 fun.
The others will never believe this.
Hot dog. Back to the hotel. You head to the front desk of the hotel to ask for an extra towel. They give you one. You're drunk with power, so you decide to test how many extra towels you can ask for before they tell you to stop. You manage to get 14 extra towels. Huh, what can you do with this many towels? You only needed 1. You decide to build a tower fort in your hotel room. +2 creativity for such a magnificent architectural endeavor. Then you, this bitch, and April head back to the hotel room to freshen up. Inside, you find Doug cuddling with 4 creatures.
Yellow.
Hey y'all, check out my new pets. Aren't they cutie patooties? Yes, they remind me of Tribbles if Tribbles had no fur and were giant scary void larvae. Huh, I guess cuteness really is subjective. Where'd you get these things anyway? A strange old man was giving them away outside the convention center.
Sounds legit.
Shut the fuck up. He said they make great pets as long as you follow the rules to take care of them properly. What are the rules? Hot dogs. They're, crap, I should have written them down. I know he said you must give them ice cream before midnight, or maybe that you must not give them ice cream before midnight? Did you give them ice cream already? Yeah, I shared my ice cream with them when we watched a movie. I just couldn't say no to their cutie patootie faces. If the options were feed them ice cream or don't, there's a 50-50 chance you got right. That's basically a C+. Just then, the critters begin glowing and spinning cocoons around themselves. Uh-oh, the old man said if they enter the cocoon phase, we only have about 4 minutes to live. What? Ah, rats. Guess it's been nice knowing you all. Live long and prosper. More like live for 4 minutes and prosper until you can think of a way to stop these things from killing you all. Logic dictates that if ice cream turns them, you need to feed them hot soup to unturn them. Throw them a surprise party. Nobody gets angry at their own surprise party. Surprise party. Shut the fuck up. Seen this movie before? I have too. It seems familiar. Bring on balloons and cake. You decide to get the creatures an ice cream cake since you've already fucked up the no ice cream rule and you're craving some Rocky Road anyways. 4.5 minutes later, the creatures burst from their cocoons as horrible nightmare bugs.
Woo!
Surprise! 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 These bugs are screeching and zooming all over the room. They must have been really surprised. Get hyped, little dudes. This is your big day. We even hired you a clown. Ugh, the grind is real. April jumps on her unicycle and starts struggling. The bugs ignore her in favor of wriggling under the door and into the hallway. Geez, tough crowd. You peek outside to see the void bugs terrorizing the other guests. One of them tears a man's face off and gnaws straight into his skull.
Huh?
Oh dang, they never got their ice cream cake. They sure get hangry when they wake up, don't they? Well, they might be murdering innocent people, but at least there's more ice cream cake for us. You all have a nice time eating ice cream cake behind your barricaded hotel door. +2 fun for throwing a party, but lose 2 smarts.
To find some juicy gossip.
Where can I gain smarts? The main stage. How many more of these do I get? 2. Well, I need more fun, though. Community zone. You attend a workshop at the community zone. A renowned hairstylist is teaching the top 5 anime hairstyles to hide your bald spot. You thought the Sailor Moon fringe would look good on you, but the Yu-Gi-Oh! Star shape takes the cake. It needs a metric ton of hair gel, but it really brings out your features. Man, you can't wait to be bald. You gain +2 fun and +1 amazing hairstyle. Time to flex your writing muscles. You're attending a workshop hosted by Zoe, author of Prom. Her How's Yu-Gi-Oh! Going? Oh my god. Her popular fanfic about a world where everyone's Liam.
Zoe enters the scene.
Thanks for coming, everyone. I'm going to share some writing tips, then you'll get to flash write some fics of your own. Isn't that exciting? I'm nervous. Zoe's such a good writer. What if she hates my work and stops being my friend and shadow bans me from reading Prom?
Fear not, pathetic mortals.
Fear not, Doug. You've trained for this. The thousands of pages of fanfiction you've consumed were all leading up to this moment. Some quick and dirty tips are, well, to keep your fic quick and dirty. For as much as you want for the rough draft, then cut the excess and keep the sexy parts. Alright. Then don't be afraid to get weird with it. The readers came into your house, and if they don't like how you decorated the place, they can leave. Alright. Now get writing! Alright. Doug is so stupid. I love him. I got one. You should write a 2-page essay on all the good deeds I did this week. I'm not doing your homework for the redemption arc program, Omen. Why not? It would be fictional. It fits the criteria. Surely you can do better than that. Suggest a fanfic for Doug to write. 9 to 5 Dungeon. A slice of life about Doug working an office job as a low-level monster in a dungeon. Bad artist copy, good artist steal. You've heard of Prom. Now that it's ready for... It's time for OmenCon. We'll do 9 to 5 Dungeon.
Works for me.
Write what you know, and so I guess I could do something with this prompt. 9 to 5 dungeon. I love it. Have you worked in a dungeon before, Doug? Nah, but my dad does. He wants me to get an honest job. An honest job like his someday. So I've been to the job site with him a few times. Your father gets defeated by adventurers over and over as a profession. Yep, it's basically the slime equivalent of the American dream.
Pathetic.
What an injustice. If I owned a dungeon, Doug, I would appoint you Chief Slime Officer and no one would kill you under my tutelage. You could use that. Why don't you put Omen in your fic too? Every dungeon needs an evil final boss. A dungeon boss. Now there's a profession I can get excited about. My slimes would be the most fearsome slimes in all the land. I'd give them guns and teach them karate. I'd love to learn the ancient art of gun karate. Good idea. Let us study gun karate, Doug, for writing research.
Yes.
Ooh, a training arc. Bring on the sweaty gym clothes and fan service shots. Alright. Omen produces two guns from You Don't Want to Know Where and starts making karate chopping motions while firing bullets into the air. Thus, 9 to 5 Dungeon was born. +2 smarts for your prompt, but lose 2 creativity.
The others will never believe this.
Alrighty. How close are we? Oh my god. We're like 3/4 of the way through. We got this, guys. We got this. Main stage, merch hall. Merch hall. Walking around the merch hall, sipping a cup of coffee. Suddenly a deluxe box set edition of One Kick Boy makes you spit out your coffee. Your spit lands on the box set because you have great aim but very bad luck. The vendor gives you the box set at a discount because after all it's not in mint condition anymore. Your brand new box set and your excellent spitting skills give you +2 charm. Okay. You're walking around the merch hall with your friends when you realize Doug's lagging behind the rest of the group. You look back and see him staring fondly at... There's so many words here. What, you thinking about buying a waifu pillow? Alright.
I don't know.
I like it, but I'm worried what people will say. They'd say, wow dude, that's awesome. I wish I could have one like it. Oh. Doug's lame, why would he waste money on that when he could have bought insurance or whatever regular people spend money on? Who cares what regular people think? Okay. Hot dog. Zoe's right. Never let the judgment stop you. Anime is a cultural touchstone of modern media. Why shouldn't you honor it? Big on. In the form of a beautiful drawing of a woman that you can hold at night. Yeah, don't worry, Doug. The coolest thing you can be is yourself. Not that I know anything about what that's like. Aww.
Pretend you didn't hear that.
I will. Oh, I really appreciate your support, but I still don't know. Poor Doug. A con is the last place he should feel insecure about making a weeby purchase. He won't get it unless he thinks he can justify it. Maybe you can help him think of an excuse for owning it. He'd be brave enough to buy it. Tell people it's a cursed object that contains the soul of your loved one and you're still figuring out how to get them out of their soft, cushy cage. It's the ultimate weapon in a pillow fight. Their length means bigger blows. Yeah, okay.
Honestly,
Not a bad idea. Okay. Just makes a logical sort of sense. Have to have a pillow fight at my place sometime. I'm in. I'm gonna buy... Okay. Time skip to Thanksgiving Day, which I guess we celebrate here in Monstropolis for some reason. Doug's aunt arrives and immediately starts fussing over her nephew. Oh, she's a cube! She's actually a cube. Doug, your dad told me you got in a fight. What happened? Were you hurt? Don't worry, Aunt Deb. I'm okay. No one else could even touch me. Well, it's still not good for you to be getting into fights. What kind of example are you saying for your son, Dave? He has a son? Oh, fuck. I thought he had a son. This is Dave. This is his dad, Dave. Hey, there's no harm in encouraging my boy in defending himself. Besides, Dougie bought a hell of a weapon to the fight. Let me go get it. That is a pillow. It's a limited edition. This person... Okay. It's a perfect weapon, strong and blunt, like me. As soon as your opponent gets distracted by the cartoon woman's generous figure, bam. Okay, but I still don't understand. Doug bought a pillow to a fight, and he won. What else was he supposed to bring to a pillow fight? A gun? Be serious, Deb. Doug looks at you and gives you a grateful wink. Yes, you were there too, don't question it. +2 boldness, -2 charm. Fresh air. Alright.
Food and gossip. My favorite combination.
Who do we want to talk to? We haven't gotten a chance to actually talk to Omen yet. Watch a movie.
I can't believe she just said that.
You and Omen cozy up to watch a sci-fi space opera. Omen is rooting for the villain to prevail. Of course, they're bitterly disappointed when the heroes win in the end. But this sparks an unexpectedly deep conversation about their own defeat at the hands of heroes centuries ago. Curses are uttered and a few tears are shed. By the end, they feel a lot better getting that off their chest. Hooray for dates that become group therapy sessions. Aww. Day 4.
Let's write something juicy.
Comic time. Big yawn. Sorry, I got a lot of yawns going. Before you know it, the con's almost over, and it's time to put the finishing touches on your comic. Bring it home with one last brainstorming session. Which of these situations will embarrass you the most? Kissing a horse by mistake? 12 consecutive defeats at trivia night? Drunkenly fighting someone at a bar because they pointed out that you couldn't buy Spain even if you want to? Your grandma trying to get closer to you by getting into skateboarding? Trivia night. Fuck, I'm a nerd. You received a letter that could change everything. What is it? A love letter from the King of France? A letter of acceptance for the national Russian roulette team? Ooh. Once in a lifetime 2-for-1 churro promotion at the House of Churros. An invitation to join a Regency-themed boy band. I feel like promotion. Okay. Cool. Back to the con. It's our last time at the con before the big thing.
Where to next?
Big yawn. Goodness me. Go to the lobby. Hot dog. You're in the lobby when some random person mistakes you for the friend of a friend he apparently has met twice in his life. You're too shy to correct him, so you hang together for a couple hours. It's when he's insisting to add you to a New Year's Eve party group chat that you finally gather the bravery needed to explain you're not who he believes you are. Better late than never, I guess. Here, I have +2 boldness. He still adds you to the group chat. You know what? I made a friend. You're hanging out with Omen and Doug when their walkie-talkies beep. They've been summoned by the con volunteer middle manager.
Yellow.
What's the situation, boss? We came as soon as we could. Actually, I could have come faster, but consider yourself lucky I even came at all. We have an emergency. Someone let a tiger onto the merch floor.
This is the most glorious day of my life!
Alright. I need you two to get it out of here before it hurts somebody. Before it hurts somebody. Ugh, how dull. Not to argue, ma'am, but do you think we should call an animal control or something? We're not experienced in dealing with wild animals. There's no time to find real professionals. There are lives on the line. Yours, for example. Good luck. Try not to die.
Howdy, partners.
Okay, so we're all dead. Capture the tiger. I hope you get mauled. You're not actually a cowboy. Tigers aren't native to the Wild West. I don't think you could capture a tiger, even if you were a real cowboy. Hot dog. But I can do it. I really can. I've been practicing with my lasso. How do you think I got the tiger in here? This bitch brought the tiger in here. Town ain't big enough for the two of us for asking questions, buckaroo. We got a tiger to wrangle. Well, however it happened, there's a tiger in this con and you need to deal with it before it kills you or any of your hot friends. Hot is a stretch. Any ideas? Use the intercom to play annoying high-pitched anime girl giggles. They have sound wave frequency that drives most animals away. Craft and wear a convincing fursuit to seduce the tiger and lure it out of the con. I refuse to become a furry. That's moronic. Why would a tiger be driven away by the sounds of a vapid anime girl drivel? Maybe the giggles will remind the tiger of a past lover and it'll leave because it can't face those painful memories. Maybe. Or maybe you just made some shit up because you're addicted to providing solutions even if you're not actually equipped to solve the situation. Ooh, that hurt. That was a little personal. But what's the alternative? Let Nico lasso a tiger? Fuck no. Your plan can't go much more wrong than that, surely. At least that's what you thought before you got stuck holding a loudspeaker in front of an angry tiger while your friends hide in the intercom room. Okay, which waifu laugh should we play? Doesn't matter. Matters a lot. Owen. We gotta choose the right frequency, hot dog, to repel the tiger. What would affect a tiger, though? Maybe. I think it needs to be a giggle full of joy. Something that reminds a tiger of better times. The innocence of young love. Memories you want to leave behind. Whatever you play, play it quickly. The tiger is closing in on Noodle, and I do not wish to mop their guts on the floor. Thanks, Omen. Hot dog. The tiger is just about to lunge at you when suddenly from the speakers... The fucking face! The tiger stops. You see a melancholic tear streaming in his eye. And then he retreats through the exit. Thank God. You gain +2 smarts for quick thinking and 1-track anime mind, but you lose 2 creativity.
Look at the lights!
That was not a face I expected from the tiger. Okay. You sit down to watch a panel about new proposed TTRPG classes. There are tons of cool options, like insurance salesperson, horse with knife shoes, and Steve. Your mind was bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to counter Steve's naturally overpowering abilities, giving you +2 smarts. Afterward, you, Owen, April, and Doug go to see an orchestra perform the score from Skyrim. All you need to do is find a place to sit. Hey, I found some empty seats, let's sit here. Oh, sorry, but you can't. I'm actually saving that seat for my friend who's in the bathroom. You're saving the seat. Do you mean to imply that sitting in any other chair would be unsafe? No, saving seats is just a thing friends do for each other. It's fine, we can sit further down. I'm saving those seats, too, for my other friends. They're also in the bathroom. Excuse me. Okay, no problem. What about these seats? Nope, I'm saving those for my friend and his cousin, or maybe he said she was his fiancée. They're in the bathroom at any rate.
Prepare to die!
Then they can view the concert from the toilets that they are so obsessed with. Give me a safe seat in which to park my ass or prepare to die. No, Omen, you can't kill him. Because I'm gonna murder him first, and then I'm gonna eat his guts, om nom nom. Girl, you got problems. Okay, getting this guy to give up his seats quickly is becoming a life or death situation. Convince him to let you sit. Are you sure you're already at the saving seat stage of friendship? Maybe this is a bit too much and it'll make your friendship a little awkward. We're better friends than your friends. We have Lambos. Yeah, we're going this. Really, I didn't know there were stages of friendship. Of course there are. Stage 1 is sending each other funny memes. Stage 2 is going out to eat together. Stage 3 is finally sharing the deep stuff. Okay. Anyway, seat saving is stage 4. Oh man, I don't even think I'm at stage 1 yet. I haven't sent my friends any funny memes.
I can help.
I can help. I have a funny meme saved in case I ever want to make a new friend. What are your friends' phone numbers? I don't know. Come to think of it, I don't know their numbers. Or their names for that matter. Oh, welp. Case solved then. It's still too soon for you to save seats for them. Gotcha. Thank goodness I ran into you all so you could set it straight. I'm gonna go find my friends and start at stage 0, telling them my name. He leaves and you can finally sit and enjoy the concert with your friends. Hey, since it got brought up, are we at the saving seats stage of our friendship? Of course we are, silly goose. We know each other's names and everything. Doug, if someone tries to take your seat, I would rip their heart out and eat it raw. Aw, thanks. How sweet. You gain +2 charm from the magic of seat-saving level friendship, and lose 2 fun.
The others will never believe this.
We are gonna... stop at the community zone. You sit down to play an experimental new TTRPG called Dancing with Dragons. It's a typical Tolkien-esque fantasy setting, but all the battles are decided in DDR matches against your opponents. Awesome! You carry your party because you've got moves for days. It's a little unfairly skewed because your game master has a broken foot, but that's not your fault. You gain +2 fun for kicking ass with your S-ranked DDR skills. Nice. You later exhaust yourself helping Owen and Doug set up the chairs for the Liam Prom fan meetup. At least you got a free invite to the event out of it. Most Divine Zoe, we are honored to gather in celebration of your glorious literature. Hey fam, I appreciate you coming out. And the esteemed Prophet Doug is here as well. What an auspicious occasion for our cult of fandom.
Yellow.
I'm really more of a moderator than a prophet, but it's nice to finally meet other Zoe stands in person. Prophet Doug, we beseech your wisdom on how to show our devotion to Zoe's epic tale. Shall we sacrifice a goat? Maybe one with a man bun for the most... to be the most on theme. Yes, spill the blood of the Liam goat. Alright. No, this room is carpeted. Go eat some refreshments and talk about which Liams are tops and which are bottoms. That'll bring me the most pleasure. It's an honor to receive a missive from the goddess herself. To the snack table.
I fucking love this.
Zoe, I finally see the appeal of this fan fiction thing. You never told me it garnered such a strong following of minions. They're not minions, Omen. They're fans. I don't order them around. I just turn them on with my writing. What's the point of that? Surely you indulge in at least some recreational torture. She tortures us with her cliffhangers, maybe. She hangs you all off cliffs? Zoe, you mad lass. I knew you still had some evil in you. Damn, there's gotta be a way to make Omen understand what being in a fandom's all about. Noodle, help us. When you're in a fandom, no one asks you why you wrote 500 pages of your favorite characters touching butts. They ask you when you're releasing the next chapter. Strength in numbers. If you're a part of a fandom, you can band together to defeat a horse, if you ever needed to for some reason.
Glorious!
Defeat a horse, you say? I mean, you could technically. Fandoms are made of lots of people, but it's not really good use of Doug, you innocent summer child. It's an excellent use of group tactics. Have you ever seen a horse? They're made almost entirely of muscle and can smell weakness. Horses are weird. Did you try to fight a horse once, Omen? Maybe. In the hypothetical sense that I did fight a horse, if I happened to lose, the only reason would have been because I had a numerical disadvantage. Wouldn't it be 1v1? Horses count for at least 3 people. Well, fandoms are a friendly community of like-minded people that could theoretically band together and fight a horse. Yes, dozens, maybe even hundreds of people sharing the same passion. I'd say the odds of defeating a horse would be high. Thank you for opening my eyes, my friends. I'm forever in debt to you. You know we're not going to fight a horse, right? Sure. For now. You have a lovely time together. Omen seems to sincerely enjoy the experience. You catch her talking about how fun it would be to fight a horse, weighing other people's reactions. Hey, progress is progress. +2 boldness, -2 creativity.
To find some juicy gossip.
Lastly, to the merch hall once more. Sorry, I got the hiccups really bad right now. You suddenly realize your phone is dead. Good thing you're at the merch hall. You find a stand where someone's selling chargers. You want to buy one, but you feel bad about buying something not so nerdy. The vendor sighs and draws a "I'm not saying it this time, I learned my lesson last time" face on the charger. Sold! You gain +2 charm for your kawaii phone charger. You, April, Omen, and Doug are browsing nerdy t-shirts when you hear the horrible screeching of a streamer looking for attention. Yo, 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 it's Riz in the house. It's your lucky day, fuckwads. I'm going to give you my credit card and you can use it to buy whatever you want. Whatever I want? Are you sure? I want so many things. Yep, but the catch is you only have 10 minutes to use it, so be smart about it. I do not understand. Why would you allow 4 strangers to spend your plastic money?
Someone give me a knife.
Wait, is this a jest? Are you jesting me right now? I'll have you know that I had my last court jester killed with hammers. No, this is a content creator thing. An influencer will give someone their credit card and limited time to use it. But with all the stands and long lines and junk at the con, we'll be lucky if we spend $50 and he'll get to mine out frustration for content. I never thought I'd see charity wielded as an instrument of evil. I'm almost impressed. Welcome back, Foxy. Was it a good movie? What should I buy? A figurine? 2 figurines? All of the figurines?
I gotta have it.
Where's the figurine stand? I need to find a figurine stand 10 minutes ago. Okay, you've had enough time to prepare. 10 minutes on the clock. Go, go, go. No time to lose. I didn't know I could make that sound. Quentin. Hot dog. Huh. That's a review. No time to lose. How can you use your 10 minutes of unlimited spending time wisely? Buy a horse. People tend to forget that horses are actually kind of expensive. Post a credit card number online and trust strangers to advise you on what to buy with it. You can always trust internet strangers. You post pictures of the streamer's credit card on social media and ask for tips on what to spend it on.
Nice.
Ooh, someone sent us a link to a website where you can buy all sorts of cool stuff. People are so nice online. They've got homemade firearms, totally legit, passports. Something called Big Al's mystery thing I can't say. Huh, I didn't know they sold those things online. Wow, I forgot I can't say some of these.
Yes!
Give me at least 5 of them. Ooh, there's this guy recommending that we buy illegal Peruvian weasels. They look so silly, I need one. Thank you, Noodlebot.
Silly.
How cute! Throw in a couple weasels for me too. Call them Sharpen Nibbles. Come on, Omen, don't you want in? They're on sale. The things are good enough for me, thank you. You make your purchases just as your 10 minutes runs out. Time's up, chuckle fucks. What'd you get? Some pins, maybe a t-shirt? Freeze, you're under arrest for funding the operations of the infamous illegal weasel trafficking cartel. What, but I didn't fund a cartel. I've been here the whole time. A likely story. Your credit card number's been popping up all over the black market. You're coming with us, you have the right to remain silent. Fuck that, I'm never silent. This is bullshit. Does that mean we won't get our weasels? Don't worry, Doug, I can get you one. I know a guy. I don't want to know why she knows a guy. You all watch the streamer get dragged out of the con center, then start talking about names for Doug's new Peruvian weasel. +2 charm, -2 fun. The last day of the con is here. Noodle. None of them! We didn't really put in an effort to try and romance anyone. Not you. I wanted to kill you every chance you showed up. You scare me. You piss me off. I romanced you before and I romanced you before. We barely interacted with Omen this entire time, and we did interact with Doug the most. Foxy, if you're still here, would you like to pick? I have no idea if Foxy is still here. Probably not. I'm not picking the clown. I did nothing. I had very minimal positive interactions with said clown. Just so you know. It's like her and Omen were the ones that showed up the least. You want me to go for the freaky... Okay. Alright. I did very little to try and romance her, but we'll see what happens. Ask Zoe to the con after party. Let's see. Are we gonna get rejected? We don't know yet. Fuck. We don't know yet. We'll find out. Finally, the art gang gathers round to all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Okay, I guess this was a period drama. Caught in Your Silk revolves around Bruce, a humble young man who finds himself trapped in the entanglements of high society. It all starts when he is hired by a rich family as their new compliment giver. The family is known throughout the region as they have a reputation for the peculiar origin of their riches. Cheating at cards, but like, a lot. All sorts of problems will blossom due to Bruce's humble upbringing as he struggles to learn the ways of the wealthy. His first challenge will be learning the complex etiquette for doing an impression of a goose, a popular activity amongst the rich. Luckily, he will be tutored by the family's heir, Sasha. And lo and behold, educating Bruce will be the seed that blossoms into a forbidden romance. I'm gonna drink something and then we'll actually read the comic. Okay. As if that wasn't enough, Sasha is already betrothed to beautiful Marla, even though they seem to have incompatible natures. Still, Sasha is expected to announce his upcoming wedding to Marla during the biggest social event of the year, the crowning of the most handsome duck of the spring. Bruce will need to work hard to earn an invitation to the prestigious event, but little does he know, love is never a simple thing. Oh my god, it's so bright! I can't read. How's your spring been, gentlemen? Any news or scandals to share? My ears yearn for some delicious gossip. Well, if you consider gossip the lustful way in which our friend Sasha here gets lost at the sight of the new compliment giver, I would bet anything that he dreams of losing his breath in that man's strong embrace. see you found yourself filled with leisure if you had to turn to my life for your latest entertainment. But is what he says true? What would become of your family if this was known? Surely they're still healing from the wounds of the humiliating family defeat at trivia night. Yes, your scandal seems to be woven deep into your lineage, isn't it? Please allow me to use this in the novel I'm writing. My friend, I will use different names, of course. You wouldn't. And yet I must admit my life has been brimming with drama as of late. And I must apologize, for this might make you pour your drink on your lap. I was given this letter last week. It's for you. You might want to read it. The gasp. This cannot be. It's a 2-for-1 churro promotion at the House of Churros. This changes everything. Another thread to complicate this cobweb even more. Can love ever be a simple thing? The con after party arrives. This is me. I gather my courage and ask Zoe to go to the con after party with me. Oh. We got rejected! It's not a phone, you're just holding your hand in the shape of a phone by your face. I know, but can't you just pretend it's a real phone call? It hurt your feelings way less than me rejecting you outright. Okay, you know what? At least she's being kind of nice about it. She's like, oh, it'll hurt your feelings less. That's actually kind of sweet. She leaves to finish her phone call while your own phone remains silent forever.
End of this chapter.
You refuse to believe this happened to you, so you decide to forego your previous identity. You stop responding to the name Noodle and become Skronk the Destroyer, which sounds much cooler. Unfortunately, your awesome name intimidates everyone you meet, so you have a harder time meeting people. When you try to go back to your previous identity, the DMV has erased all your records. Guess you're stuck with your terrifying identity, Skronk. Fuck. Damn. Damn. Alright. I'm not too surprised we got rejected, though. Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place, entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came a truth to this day we hold close to our hearts, that no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with.
We're skipping the song, though. I don't want to hear it. I can now call Bruce. Who the fuck is Bruce? Is that who that guy was? Wait, not settings. Art gallery. Characters. Failure. I got a new failure screen, though. Look at this. Wait, hold on. Can I switch which playable character it is? Look at that! I got judged by everybody. This is... Oh, that's so sad. And yeah, for comics... Now I have Cotton Your Silk, which is very cute. This scared me. Genuinely. Characters. Yeah, now we have Bruce. Who actually seemed like a nice character. Okay, too many other characters to look at. Oh yeah, we got the strength, which is pretty cool. This is... The bleed tooth fungus, I think, was the one that made me have to go to the bathroom every time. Which is not great. Character icons. This was adorable. Look at this. That's adorable. Also, I saw this when I opened the game, because I was like, oh, what's new? You can look at concept art for the game, which is fucking wild. I honestly think that's really cool, and I'm happy that they included this. This is definitely... Like, this wasn't here last time I played. But yeah, this is awesome. And then they also have guest art. Like, that's so cute. Anyways. This was it for the redeemed stream. I am not surprised we got rejected, and you know what? We can move on with our lives.